My parents are divorcing after my dad admitted to an affair, and even though everyone expects me to choose my mom for custody, I want to live with my dad. Posted by you/taking sides throwaway. Sorry for the long post. Backstory. A few days ago, my mom, 41F, and dad, 45M, took me, 13F, and my younger sibling, 11M, out to breakfast to have a family meeting. Over eggs and pancakes, my father admitted to having a brief affair with a family friend who used to watch me and my brother after school when we were younger. He did not make excuses, did not try to defend himself, and did not elaborate other than to say that he had cut all contact, and it was over. After that, he admitted the affair to our mom, and because he had hurt her, they were getting a divorce. They explained that they had already discussed it at length and had already started the process. They had already agreed that our mother would keep the house, and though my father would continue to live at home for a while, he would be moving out by the end of the school year. Late June. They promised to keep us informed about all the proceedings they felt would affect us, and were ending it amicably. Which I have to believe is true, because they continued to share a room until that day when my father moved down to the guest room in the basement. They also wanted to be open and honest about everything that was going on. Part of me wanted to feel angry or sad or something. Right now, all I really feel is disappointment. I was shocked, but not blown away, because I never really saw love as much of a part of my parents' marriage more than duty. I was surprised that my father had an affair, because I didn't think him capable of it, but I respected him for laying it all out on the table and admitting the mistake was his. My brother seemed to handle the news the same way. Then they told us that one of them would end up with majority custody, and they didn't want either of us to be blindsided by it. They explained that we were both old enough that a judge would take any choice we made about which parent we wanted to live with into consideration, and that they would as well. They didn't want an answer then, but both said we would be able to talk to them about it, and regardless, we would be able to see both of them whenever we wanted and would share holidays and birthdays. The issues. I'm not here because I need to figure out which parent to choose, or upset because they are making me. I respect them for being honest and giving us the choice. I'm here because I've decided. And it's not the answer anyone thinks I should have. I've decided I want to stay with my dad. And I know that my mother and her family will not take that well, and will end the amicable part of the divorce. I know my father is the one who made a bad decision leading to the divorce. I know that being a teenage girl, everyone expects that being with my mother would make growing up easier. I know that I would have to leave the home me and my brother grew up in, and probably the school I've been in since preschool, since it looks like the places my dad is looking at are in other cities. I know that my mother makes more money than my father and could probably provide more, even though they said they would both share the responsibility. But looking at my parents objectively, my father is the parent I look up to, mistakes and all. He's the one who always wakes me up for school, makes my lunch, and draws smiley faces on the bag. He read me bedtime stories, taught me to read and ride a bike, and fixed my boo-boos and helped me with my homework.